If you're watching this because it's the middle of the night, the house is quiet, your body is tired, but your sleep keeps breaking, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. This is not just aging. And this is not something you have to live with. If you keep waking up around 2 or 3 in the morning, especially to use the bathroom, there is a very specific reason it's happening. And today, I'm going to show you a simple evening habit using a common food that helps many older adults sleep through the night again, naturally. No pills, no expensive supplements, no complicated routines. Stay with me, because later I'll show you exactly how to use it, and doing it the wrong way can cancel the benefit entirely. Most people hear about this food, eat it at the wrong time, in the wrong amount, and then say, "It didn't work for me." But when it's used correctly, the body often responds within just a few nights. Let me guess, you fall asleep just fine, but then, suddenly, you're awake. Your bladder feels urgent, your mind switches on, and once you're up, sleep feels far away. By morning, you're tired, foggy, and frustrated. And deep down, you start wondering, is this just my life now? Here's the truth most people never hear. Nighttime waking is usually not a sleep problem. It's a coordination problem between your bladder, kidneys, and nervous system. Once you understand that, the solution becomes much clearer. Before we go on, let me ask you, what time is it where you're watching from right now? Leave it in the comments. I read every one, and your experience matters more than you think. And if you care about calm, science-backed ways to protect your sleep, bladder, and energy after 60, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Small changes can lead to big improvements. To fix any problem, you first need to understand what the problem is. To fix this problem, we need to understand what's happening inside your body. 1. Your nighttime urine signal weakens with age. When you were younger, your brain released a hormone at night that told your kidneys, slow down, let him sleep. As we age, that signal becomes weaker. So instead of reducing urine production at night, the kidneys keep working almost as if it's daytime, filling the bladder sooner than it should. 2. The bladder becomes more sensitive. An aging bladder doesn't always wait until it's full. Sometimes it sends an urgent signal when it's only half full, especially at night, when nerves are more reactive. 3. Fluid shifts when you lie down. During the day, fluid pools in the legs. When you lie down at night, that fluid moves back into circulation, giving the kidneys extra work just when you want rest. This is why so many people wake up at almost the same time every night. And here's the key point. This is not a failure of willpower. It's a timing and signaling issue, which means food timing can help or hurt. So what is this wonderful food that I'm talking about? The food I'm talking about is a banana, but not as a bedtime snack, not eaten randomly, and not in large amounts. When used correctly, a banana supports 3 systems at once that directly affect nighttime urination and sleep. Let me explain why. 1. Bananas are gentle on the bladder. Many evening foods irritate the bladder lining, especially acidic fruits. Oranges, pineapples, grapes, and citrus juices can all increase bladder sensitivity at night. Bananas are naturally low in acid, making them much less irritating for an aging bladder. A calmer bladder lining means fewer false urgency signals, less irritation, fewer unnecessary trips to the bathroom. For many people, this alone reduces night waking. 2. Potassium helps the bladder muscle relax. A medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium. Potassium plays a key role in muscle relaxation, nerve signaling, fluid balance. The bladder wall is made of smooth muscle. When potassium levels are low, those muscles can become tense or overreactive, sending wake-up signals too early. Potassium helps the bladder hold urine more comfortably, rather than signaling urgency before it's truly needed. 3. Magnesium calms nerves and supports deeper sleep. Bananas also contain magnesium, a mineral many older adults don't get enough of. Magnesium calms the nervous system, reduces nighttime restlessness, supports deeper stages of sleep. Even a mild bladder signal can wake you if your nervous system is on edge. A calmer nervous system means fewer full awakenings, easier return to sleep, more restorative rest. 4. Bananas support natural sleep hormones. Bananas contain tryptophan, an amino acid used to produce serotonin. Melatonin. These are your body's natural sleep chemicals, and production often declines with age. This doesn't force sleep like medication. It gently supports your natural rhythm, helping night and day feel separate again. Now here's the critical part. Eating bananas at the wrong time, in the wrong amount, or in the wrong way can actually make nighttime urination worse. So let's talk about how to do this properly. First is timing. The best time to eat a banana is early evening, ideally between 5 o'clock and 6:30 p.m. or about 1 hour after an early dinner. Eating it too late stimulates digestion, raises blood sugar, increases fluid movement, all of which can wake you later. How much should you eat? Eat one medium banana only. More is not better. Too much fruit sugar can disturb sleep and increase urine production. Choose a banana that is yellow, with a few small brown spots. Avoid green bananas, it can cause bloating. Avoid overly ripe bananas, those can spike blood sugar. Eat it at room temperature. Cold foods can irritate the bladder and stimulate digestion. Here's what not to eat it with. Do not combine your banana with tea or coffee, milk, watery foods like watermelon, late-night snacks. If you want a boost, 5 to 7 almonds are fine. They add magnesium without excess fluid. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. If bananas haven't helped you before, it's usually because of one of these: eating them right before bed, eating more than one, drinking fluids afterward, pairing them with tea or milk, having a just-in-case glass of water before sleep. That last habit alone wakes millions of people unnecessarily. Quick pause. Before we continue, as we are talking about men's health and well-being, here's something worth knowing. If you've been feeling frustrated or even embarrassed about changes in bedroom performance, sensitivity, stamina, or desire, you're not alone. And it's not your fault. There's a 100% natural solution that's already helped thousands of men feel confident and energized again. No pills, no injections, no procedures, no surgery, no risky shortcuts. Just a simple, easy home remedy you can make at home, designed to support what researchers are now calling the manhood molecule, a key factor for arousal, blood flow, and lasting power. Find out more. There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. Check it out. It could be the very thing you've been looking for. Okay, here's what I invite you to do. For just 3 evenings, 1 banana in the early evening. No unnecessary fluids after 7 p.m. Avoid acidic, salty, or watery foods at night. Notice how often you wake, how urgent the bladder feels, how refreshed you feel in the morning. Many people are surprised how quickly their nights change. If this helped you understand your body better, type hope in the comments. Not for me, but for someone silently reading who thinks broken sleep is just their fate. Share this with someone who wakes every night feeling tired and discouraged. And if you want more calm, science-backed guidance for better sleep and stronger health after 60, stay with us. Remember to check out the 100% natural home remedy thousands of men are using to boost passion and stamina in the bedroom. No pills, no pumps, no surgery. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. You deserve rest. You deserve uninterrupted sleep. And sometimes, the solution really is simpler than we were ever told. Sleep well. Now, watch this video for more revealing content on men's health and well-being.